Hi, welcome to day 4 of Tap That Astro. Today is Thursday, ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Jupiter is the planet of luck and fortune, so Thursday is a great day to tap into that. We're at the end of the work week, we're getting ready for the weekend, and we are so excited to be done with a lot of big projects, probably. I think everybody loves Thursday. I don't think there's a lot of people who are like, damn, it's Thursday. We're almost to Friday. So there's a lot of energy in that. There's this like hopefulness about Thursdays that are super unique and really great to tap into to explore your inner and outer worlds. Sagittarius is the traveler of the zodiac. They are the last fire sign. So, they, in my mind, I like to think of them as the little sparks that fly off of a big bonfire. They're ready to go. They're traveling far, hopefully not setting forest fires. But they are the ones who are ready to get out, to go see things, to inspire people, to expand. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. And while this might be really good for Thursday, it's also a great day to expand your inner world. So, things that expand your spiritual practice, expand your philosophy, your ideas, your ideals, and ways that you not only engage with your outer world and travel and getting out there and being this big, vibrant energy, but also how you treat your inner world. The time that you spend here to expand your understanding of your soul, of your desires, of yourself. There's Koopy. And of how you truly step into that space and explore. So while Sagittarius may want to go out into the world, buy a van, and just explore New Zealand, as my bestie is doing right now, it's also a time to explore your inner world. And this could also be how you explore your inner world in terms of work. So, a lot of times with Jupiter or with work, we have to do things, right? There's things that we can't avoid. They're tasks, they're given to us by superiors, by bosses, or by ourselves that we just need to get done. But there's also opportunities in work where we can expand. And that expansion always comes from within. So when you expand anything outside of you, you have to first understand the root of the expansion in you. So you expand here, and then that reflects to your outer world. So, some great questions that you can ask yourself today are, what do I want to expand? What do I want to expand in my work that not only makes more money and gets me more reach and helps me find more people and gives me a higher, standing or recognition in my community, but how can I expand myself first and foremost and then reflect that out to others? And that could be a lot of things, and that could be something simple like, how do you write newsletters to your community? Or how do you engage in meetings? And do you engage in that way with yourself first? Like, are you calm, cool, and collected when you're in a meeting? Or are you ready to fire and you're a little bit edgy? So, those areas of expansion within will reflect outside. And there's a lot of things that you can do for expansion. It just depends on what your career is, so I don't want to go into a lot of different examples that might not apply to you. But think about how you can first expand yourself, what is going to serve you, what areas of your career that you haven't explored that are going to really satisfy your inner world, your spirituality, and help you expand your spirituality into other places. This is also a great day for manifestation. So, Jupiter, the planet of luck and fortune, is a very forward thinking planet. So, while a lot of magic can happen on Thursdays or during a Jupiter transit, there's also this projection that happens, and not a projection like I'm projecting my feelings onto you, but like a forecast. Like, you're looking into the future, you're projecting what is going to happen, what is going to be popular, what is going to really resonate and hit with not only yourself and your inner world, but your community and your outer world. So take a few minutes, and this is great for entrepreneurs. Sit down and just use your magic wand. just think, where do I want my business to go? Where do I want my reach to go? How do I want to impact people? What can I share from my inner world that will benefit others? Because here's entrepreneur tip number one. What makes you happy is going to attract people that will be happy from that as well. So you're not only creating what you think the people want, give the people what they want, right? You're also creating what you would want. Create what you want to see in the world. And that will attract the people who are in that same community who also need that and who are like, wow, I've been waiting for this. So if you don't see it in the world and you're not a part of it already, create it yourself. And this is a beautiful time to look forward and think, what does that look like? And you don't have to come up with all of the steps right now. This is, again, just dreaming with your magic wand. So think about what you would do on, like, no budget, no time limit, no operations limit, just dream. You can also go shopping. Travel to a new place go to a new store and find clothes that suit you. There's this energy about Jupiter that's super grounded, that it's this effortless knowing that beautiful things are going to happen. And so, for example, if you go thrift shopping on a Thursday, you might find this like killer piece that, wouldn't have been there otherwise. So shopping is a great thing to do. You can also book travel. You can travel on Thursdays. I mean, like, literally go somewhere if you have the means and the ability. Take Friday off. It's a beautiful time to be a tourist in your own city, rediscover something. So while you're also discovering your outer worlds, you can take time to discover your inner worlds. Watch something that sparks your philosophical ideas about how you operate and what the world is. And like yesterday with Mercury Day, we were learning something we're interested in. This is a little bit on a deeper level where we're exploring what's already there and we're seeing how we can solidify what we've understood and then expand upon that. So while Jupiter is very much about expansion, it's also about solidifying alignment and coming from this deep place, this core of knowing and just being sure and being certain. You can also talk to people about different cultures and learn different languages and express this desire to see the world in many different ways. Travel doesn't only have to be across borders. It can be within your own city. It can be within your own heart. It can be within your own home. Have conversations with people around you that amplify this, that help you understand where they come from, what their culture is, what they've experienced in their life. And this will give you a really solid idea or sense of perspective. Perspective is huge, and that's really how we learn. And I think that's what a lot of people love most about travel, is it changes your perspective. You see people living happily and well, for the most part, in a different way, with different means, with different languages, with a different culture, different food, different sights, different smells. Everything is different. So when you can understand how that works, you change your perspective on the world, on how life can be lived. When you're only in your own city for so long, you begin to think that this is the way the world is, and that's just one tiny, tiny, tiny drop in the ocean of how to live life. There are so many different ways to live, and that's what travel is so good for. So today, Jupiter Day, while you're exploring your inner and outer worlds, you can also look at photos of different cultures around the world, look at different philosophical ideas, and just bring this power into you while you're also thinking about your business in a different way. Change the perspective on your business, use your magic wand to dream all the dreams, and manifest. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Write it down, get it out there, and think about how wonderful it would be to have that in your life. And to embody this, let's get tapping. start at the karate chop point. Repeat after me. Oh, let's drink some water. Water is good. Water is great. Water is life. Okay. I am here for it. I am here for the expansion, for the lessons, and for the solid foundation. These are clicking. Thursday is always an exciting day, but more than just being the day before Friday, it's also a day to dream. To dream about all the things I want to do, all the places I want to go, the person I want to become, and how I want to make an impact. Thursdays are magic for more reasons than the weekend. This is where I explore my inner world, where I give myself space to dream, space to believe, and permission to change my perspective. I am here to expand, but I am also here to lay a solid foundation. And this expansion comes from within. For all the times I didn't feel inspired, I felt trapped, and didn't even want to explore my own city, I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. Jupiter is here to remind me that there is so much potential. In fact, everything is potential. Everything can become something new. I just need to put in the effort to change my perspective. And going forward, I vow that Thursdays are the days that I dream. I will give myself space to do this, not overload myself with tasks and to-dos, and not question where my curious mind is drawn. Okay. Palms up, take a deep breath, hold it at the top, and let it go. Shake it up a little bit. I am a manifesting master. Manifesting is my birthright. Dreaming is my escape. And Jupiter is my travel agent. I explore my inner and outer worlds with a sparkle in my eye and a dream in my heart. I am ready to expand my life. I am ready to expand my perspective. I am ready to expand my business. When I look to the future, I know exactly how I want to feel, exactly who I want to be, and exactly where I want to go. I don't have to have the map now, but I do want to know how to get there. And by expanding my perspective, by exploring my philosophy, by learning about other cultures and other ways of life, I also learn about myself. There's so much magic in Thursday. So much potential from Jupiter, and so much to explore. My inner world is as interesting as my outer. My inner world is as important as my outer. And I don't need to take a plane or a train to find that. Exploring my inner world is always available. Changing my perspective is at the tip of my fingers. And even if I can't jump on a plane, I know that there is so much to see, so much to integrate, and so much to experience within and around me. This is the day of miracles, and I invite all miracles today to expand me and to remind me of my power and potential. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay, palms up. Deep breath, hold it at the top, and let it go. That's Jupiter for you. Open your heart to miracles, open your inner world to a change of perspective, and use that magic wand to dream all the dreams of who and how you can expand your life and who you can become. I hope you love Thursday. Give yourself some space today to experience the potential of this magic. And I will see you tomorrow for Friday, Venus Day, the day of love.